Should I do an intro? All right, sound speeds. They do that on sets.
Sound speeds?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but okay. Okay, today we're gonna be setting up a jib on my Sunfish. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Will it work? I don't know. Is it gonna be fun? Maybe. So, first things first, I'm gonna start setting up the bowsprit. This is a piece of galvanized steel conduit. Put our sail up. Got our halyard here. And I'm going to come in close. We can look at our... I actually set this up to be used with a double halyard. As you can see, it's not holding up too well from the ropes, but we're going to use it anyway. Let's see which side. Probably come in. Try this more forward one. This time it looks less worn. Okay. I might need help with this. Get that through there. Get that. Oh shit. Oh no, I do have Allen keys. I forgot Allen keys, but I forgot them, but I still have them somehow. Okay. So we put this on backwards. I'm gonna come in from the other side. Anything worth doing is worth doing twice, as they say. I don't know if that's a saying. Okay. Okay, kind of possible for one person. Okay, and I also just remembered that I didn't put the, if you can't tell, this is my first time doing this. Alright, here's our scuffed jib sail. You can tell it's scuffed from the Home Depot logo. Okay. This is very cheap house wrap. I think I'm supposed to have a little piece of line right here. Let me cut one real quick. I also should have done a refresher on parts of a sail because that could be useful when I'm describing what I'm doing. This holds the front corner of the sail. Okay, now we're going to do a very special knot here. This is the knot they tell you to not use. It's called the square knot. So, don't do this. Wink. This is definitely the last time I'm going to be doing this. We also need to run our jib halyard. Okay. This is a trick I learned watching, I think, like traditional catamarans are sort of, the part that goes in between the different hulls gets tied on like this in some places. So that makes it really tight. I don't want to go too tight. Tourniquet. Yeah, basically a tourniquet. It's fine. Tie this off, which I'm just gonna do like a weird trucker's hitch. Come undone. I'm gonna get close in on these. These like little twist on. I think I've seen these on storm jibs. Just little 3D printed pieces. Let's hope that I have the correct size Allen key. So we're just gonna leave this pretty far down. It's not really important where it is, just that it's, oh, and I'm missing, well, you know, one is good. Okay. Now, got our highly adjustable fastener deck hardware here, and I'm just completely guessing at where I should place this. So, okay. And then this attaches to your rear corner of your sail. We can dub this over with the correct terminology? With the clue, or whatever. Well, I suppose we could give this a little test raise. Well, that's a sail right there. Sure is. Got a nice pump over here. Relaxing. Oh, I have that one backwards. Okay. You know, you pull it that way. It's disconcerting a little bit how easy that is to get off. But, you know, just don't do that.
Just don't touch it.
You know, it does have little red indicators if it's out too far. Or if it's losing suction, rather. One of the things I was going to do was to try to push the whole sail, mainsail back a little bit. Okay. Slightly further back. So first you want to get your rat's nest.
First you want to get your ribs really nice, tied up.
Yeah. That's how you know they're ready to go. We've trained them to be prepared for anything. Okay.
Not all by themselves.
Google training your dice. Okay, same concept. I don't know if that gets picked up on the mic. For all you Sunfish people out there, I am doing a gins rig, particularly the lasso type gins rig. This should also help to move the sail a little further back. Go ahead and raise this. So I think the wind's going in a different way than I thought it was. So I'm gonna twist the boat around. I know, right? No, I figured that out a while ago, and I was like, oh wait. I mean, surely it'll do something. I mean, the thing is, you can't make it too big, because then it'll mess up your center of effort. And you don't really need it to be that big. It's not about sail area. It's about the channeling effect, right? The slotting effect, I think they call it, right? You just want to keep the air laminar on the backside of your sail. Okay. So it's just, as long as you're helping a little bit with that, it should be good. I mean, don't ask me. I'm not an expert. Okay. Okay, we actually made it out of the boat launch. That was absolutely miserable. And now I don't have, for some reason I decided not to bring any water with me, because surely it's not going to be that athletic. But, you know, of course. Okay, this is recording. We're just kind of slowly moving along here. So we get maybe, we're in a bit of a wind shadow from these buildings. All right, we're gonna try to go upwind a little bit. Okay. Well, I think the jib is working. I mean, that is really good upwind performance there. I don't quite want to do a tack yet. I don't feel like I don't have much room for it. So I'm just gonna go back off and go downwind again. Okay. And okay. Just get a little bit more room and we'll try going upwind again. So this doesn't really like to cleat back in. You kind of have to jimmy it yourself. So that's a problem. Ideally, you would have the cleat here. Well, this is kind of like a cleat fairly in one thing. It's actually surprising to me how much of an improvement it feels like. This is really not much wind. Oh. And it kind of makes a good wind indicator as well. Okay, I'm gonna tack here. Get my feet situated. Okay, and this is one of the fears. You get hung up on the tip of the sail there, so that's not good. Just kind of a lot to manage. So either the jib needs to be kind of smaller, or need to move the front sail further back. Ideally, you would have a completely different type of mainsail. Okay. So now we're moving. Okay, we're gonna do another tack. And once again, it didn't quite make it around. Trying to get it. I don't know how to figure this. It's almost like you need to bring the sail all the way around. Now we can start going upwind again. Definitely some kinks to work out there. Okay, I'm going to try to start a activity. Let me get some speeds. I mean, the suction cups seem to be holding on just fine. On 4.8 miles an hour, 5.4. Okay. We're gonna tack. So maybe just pull it all the way around. There we go. That is a lot to manage, especially when it gets caught like that. I think I'm going much closer to the wind than you would be able to with just a single sail. All right, we're kind of losing the wind here. It's just too much fun to sail upwind. That was a big breeze. All right. We got a tack. Almost ripped my GoPro off. Yeah, you know, you can just hold it just with your hand. Oh. Got my sail wrapped up somehow. Not really sure. I got my sheet wrapped up. Oh, my butt's wet now. Okay, I'm gonna go for proper attack here. There's something going on with the lines. I got it caught again. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, we need to go downwind. Also, I feel like every time I go downwind, the wind just completely dies. Oh. Dock line. I feel a gust coming. Or I see it on the water there. To make sure I'm not gonna hit these swimmers. Alright, let's try it. Attack. Joel's got the camera, so I'm gonna stall here for a second. .4. think I saw a 5.6 there for a second. Just make sure I'm not gonna hit anybody. That is nice. Ah, man. I'll do it by hand. Does this make sense? All right, you just trim the whole time. Woo! Got my foot caught. That wasn't the cleanest tack. Hello. Here's just one-handed. That's it. See what happens if I shift my weight forward a little bit. I just remember that I completely left my dolly in the water. I was panicking so much that I just completely left it there because I was going to tell Joel to go get it. So now I have no idea what happened to it. Hopefully somebody grabbed it. Okay. What do you call this? Like after an operation or something?
Post-mortem.
Post-mortem? Debrief? Okay. It's a sail. It worked, I think. You know, it's not a lot of sail area, but I feel like it was definitely doing the slotting effect. But I will tell you, there's definitely some problems with it. First of all, this thing right here was the absolute bane of my existence. Like the lines just kept getting caught on here, and it's just big enough to where you can't just flick it off, right? They would just slide right off, but no. So I got to figure that out. These things, I mean, I probably could have figured this out ahead of time. You can't really, you know, get the slotted down in there. I'm wondering if you just jam it up against here. Yeah, that helps a little bit, but then you still have to be pretty close to it, and then that's messing up your angle for the jib. I think I had the placement of it just about right here. So ideally, you would have your fair lead as a completely separate suction to this. But as far as I can tell, like the suctions did not move at all. Like they just stayed right in place, and that was like a decent amount of wind, I feel like, and it didn't even slip. So like, you know, you could separate this out into another one just for the cleat, and you just have your control right there, which would be way better than having to reach up, because I kept having to reach up all the way and slot it down in, which was not very fun. But when you actually got going, you know, on like a nice tack, it was just like, I don't know, maybe it's completely in my head, but like I feel like it was significantly faster, like just felt like more power. We'll go ahead and tear it down. But that right there, that is the Home Depot jib, the absolute scuffed jib. You know, maybe we should give it a name. We should call it the Home Depot jib. I don't know. I feel like that makes the most sense. But yeah, it worked.